Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to convince you that talent does not exist. I have read a book called Bounce, The Myth of Talent and the Power of Practice. In the book is an explanation about Desmond Douglas, which was one of the fastest table tennis players ever. And they thought, well, that's because he has talent and his reactions are super good. But that was not true. Desmond grew up playing table tennis at one club where only 3 table tennis tables were positioned and they were very close to the wall. So he has been playing table tennis in this way for 5 years. Some people say it's talent and some people say it's not talent because he has been playing this way for 5 years, so he needed to develop a very fast game in order to win against his opponents. And his reaction time was even shorter because he learned table tennis from very close to the wall. So his reactions were super good because his reaction time was shortened. And this is the power of practice. So if this is the case, shouldn't we put ourselves in positions or situations to experience a kind of game style, some tactics or positioning, in order to improve our game? Tiger Woods started to play golf when he was nearly 1 year old. If he plays a tournament, he is practicing more than 1,000 shots before he plays the tournament. Who is doing that? So if you are a professional player, you have more time to practice. Which amateur player is hitting 1,000 balls before they are going to play a tournament? So if it's about practicing and improving the time you spend on the court by practicing, to have this 10,000 hour rule to become a professional player. So today I'm going to show some situations, some drills that you can do to improve your paddle game and to improve in every situation of the game. So by doing drills, you're not improving. If you get fed a lot of balls by your coach, you are not improving because you're playing in not a real situation. So imagine playing table tennis from close to the wall. You're playing a real match situation, you're improving short reactions. So this is what we can do to paddle. Improving our reactions by playing closer to the net, playing from no man's land, playing from closer to the glass. So today I'm going to show you how you can improve your paddle game by yourself in doing real situations, real problems that you are going to give yourself or your partner that you're training with. Let's start right now. Oké.
Ah, lekker boelie!
And we have seals on justpaddle.com.
I like it.
You like it? Good match. So if you want to improve your volleys, you need a very small preparation, a very early preparation. So I'm going to put Sasha against the glass. We're going to play a volley rally. And Sasha normally has a big backswing. This way you have a lot of power, but if the game is quick, Sasha will make mistakes because her preparation is too big. When Sasha plays against very good tennis players, you tend to struggle because the tempo is very high, the pace is quick, and then your big backswing becomes a problem. So if I want to train Sasha, and if she listens to me, so instead of giving her a lot of information about her swing, I can put her against the glass and we play volley and we just try to get the rally going. And if it's too easy, I can bring up the speed. So we can start to play very slow rally and we can play faster and faster and faster and faster. These are not real volleys. Okay, we switch. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the difference. Sasha is a goalkeeper now. Look at the difference. That's not a volley. Forwards. Yeah. So you see, I'm moving way more. And by having this intensity higher, I make less mistakes. Sasha was blocking a little bit. And you're gonna be there, there, there. So tennis players did this a lot, that's why they're very quick, they're very handy. And if we play Padel, we sometimes forget about improving this part of the game. We only try to improve the slowness of the game. And if we only play against slow players, then we don't improve, or we struggle against tennis players because we don't practice against tennis players. Improving your quickness and your reactions. So if you want to improve your reactions and you want to become better in parts of the game where you might feel that you're not good at. So if, for instance, you have, for me is that as well, I like slow play, like soft on the feet. That's how I like the game. I am better if the rhythm is lower because I'm a better paddle player than tennis player, and I'm still a better paddle player if the rally is slow than if the rally is fast. I also have long swings. So this is also improving the volleys and improving your blocks. So I'm gonna play the lob, Sasha's gonna play fast to me, and we continue to play a rally. I cannot move, and I need to learn to play from this position. So I'm gonna place myself in no man's land, because if I want to play the Chita, if I want to block an overhead shot, I need to learn to play from that place. And if I play paddle, I only play from behind the line or I play at the net. But I don't spend a lot of time practicing playing in no man's land. So if I actually end up there, which a lot of players tend to do a lot, so they push me to no man's land, I struggle. So what we have to learn is to play from positions that we are not comfortable in. So I'm playing the lob, I go to the semi over the line, and we continue the ready from there. My goal is that I don't let the ball bounce and I block everything. So high intensity, super footwork, everything that I don't have. You can also do with points. 1-0 for me. 2-0 for me. 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. Venga. Play as fast as you want. Drill is improving your reactions. That's the goal. Short preparation is a goal. And the goal is that you hit your opponent's glass. If you hit your opponent's back wall, you will win the point. Back wall, yeah, punto! Punto! Yeah! Tip number 3, improving the Chita. So if you want to improve the Chita, you have to do the Chita a lot. So what I would recommend is you play from the hand, you play soft on the feet, you go to the line and you walk and you try to win the net. So you start in the Chita rally, this is how you start the point. So in this way, you're better than getting a ball fed from the basket, ideal ball, boom, and then another ball from the basket, boom, another ball from the basket, boom. You're not improving the Chita. You're improving it by training your reaction speed. Very good drill. The coach could feed the first ball, then you start, but very good drill to improve the Chita. So soft on the feet, we play the point. And I don't make more than 2 steps. So now Sasha has to find a shot when she's able to play the Chita. So now she's coming. Yeah, this is a good one. Yes. Venga. We cut that one out. If you want to improve your defense in the corner, this is the best drill that you can do, in my opinion. So what you should do to make it easier and also to give yourself a little bit more of a good feeling or an understanding of how to defend the corner, first of all, you have to spend a lot of time using the glass. This drill will help you a lot. So in my opinion, I improved faster than other players because my rivals were playing a lot of matches and I was doing a lot of exercises 1-against-1 to learn how to defend the corner. So in this way I felt like I could play Padel faster than somebody else because the other ones were still doing stuff that they were familiar with, or playing half volleys, playing volleys from the back of the court, and they're not really improving so fast. So this drill is massive because it's gonna make it easier for you. So Sasha is playing the ball, I use the wall and I play the ball back, but I can let the ball bounce twice. So ground, glass, ground, play the ball back. Vamos. 1, 2, hit. 1, 2, hit. The most important thing, 1, 2, hit, is that Sasha plays deep and that I stay behind the ball. So I move with the ball back. Some people move forwards and then have a problem. And this is also what they do with the one bounce. So 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. Ooh. So this is also where you feel that you had to turn. It's a very easy drill. And once this goes well, one bounce. 1, 2, hit. 1, 2, hit. 1, 2, hit. 1, 2. Also, one of the most important things that you have to focus on is the preparation. Some people, 1, 2, and then they prepare. So the preparation is the first thing you have to do. So the ball's coming. 1, 2, hit. I'm ready. 1, 2, hit. Also, if I turn, it's 1. Look at my racket. And I can play a perfect shot. So it's all about the rhythm is slightly slower, but it's a real situation. The balls are different. So first, maybe your coach start feeding you the balls from the basket. Like, okay, I'm gonna play on glass number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. And then this is the next step. An easy rally where you don't know where the ball is going to bounce. You have to use the good glass and you just try to maintain the rally. If this goes well, no bounce. 1 bounce. We also have some drills that work in 2 ways. One of you is training to play to the fence, one of you is defending the fence. Because playing to the fence is the most important volley or overhead you need to learn. Because if you don't have a bandeja, you can play to the fence. If you have a high contact point, you can play to the fence. And many players find it very difficult to play to the fence, maybe because they're playing from far to the net. So the first ball, I play to the defender plays to my forehand volley, I play to the fence, the ball needs to bounce against the fence, then we play the point. So in this way, I practice my forehand volley to the fence and the defender learns to defend the fence. Yes! Venga. So in this way, if you do those drills, you can find out why you're losing points or why you are winning points. So why is Sasha losing the points? Let me know in the comments below. And with this information, you can create your entire plan of what you have to focus on. A coach sometimes should start with this drill. Sometimes this is what we call a scouting drill. So we're going to find out how your player reacts or how you react in a certain situation. And if you're not putting your players in these situations, well, sometimes it's difficult to think, okay, what can I teach them? Because I did forehand of the wall, I did this, I did that, I did bandeja. Well, put them in situations and find out how they respond. Tactics first, and then, okay, maybe Sasha has to change something. And for me, I would like to know if you, just by playing 4 rallies, can you find out what Sasha should focus on? Because I can create an entire lesson on that already. Yeah, not in a negative way, but for instance, you play too much to that side. Sometimes we don't do any scouting drills. If I never saw anybody play, I'm on the court with them, sometimes I just do, okay, I want to see, warm up and play tie break. After one tie break, if I never saw anybody play, I know what I have to do in the lesson. Bandeja and moving back. So this is an exercise where people cheat the most, because if they do a drill where the coach feeds the ball, nearly every player is going to start here. They're going to start from where the fence and the glass meets. And they don't have to move, and they're getting an ideal ball, and they play the bandeja or vibra boom, and they just wait here and they get another ball. This is not how you improve in Padel. So sometimes spending a lot of time in a situation actually doesn't make you improve, because you never practice to move back, stand still, play the bandeja. And I think this is where most of the Padel players struggle, is they're moving back, maintain balance, playing the shot, moving back again to the net. So Sasha's gonna start close to the net. She has her racket on the net. I play a high ball, bandeja, we play the point. No, you only have to touch it once. I can also play deeper but higher, so Sasha has time. So I play higher but a little bit deeper, so Sasha still has time. A nice shot. So Sasha still has 20 more, yeah? So Sasha still has time to get underneath the ball. Oh, I'm so sorry. So let's say Sasha has problems in rotating their shoulders. I'm going to feed the ball more to her left shoulder, so she has to rotate more. Yes. Yes. So with playing the first ball, I can actually help Sasha to rotate more, or I'm playing one too far to her right on purpose to let her feel like, hey, now you're hitting the ball right. And then we play the point. Yeah? Okay. Next one. Tricks on Tuesday. That's, we always record on a Tuesday. So for you it's Monday, for us it's Tuesday. Aiming. So what is important is we always say we play to the feet of the opponent. And this is absolutely the right idea. So if I'm standing at the net, I want to play on the feet of the opponent. So what we want to do is Sasha's going to change position. So she is going to move back on purpose. So she's going to put her ass against the glass. I play on her feet. She's going to move forwards. I play on her feet again. She's moving more to the right. I play on her feet again. So now Sasha becomes a moving target, because now I learn that every opponent is in a different position, and I learn that I have to watch the opponent where they are moving towards. So this is a very good drill in how you can improve aiming. This is actually quite hard to do. So normally my partner would say something about this. Sasha's close, Sasha's far, Sasha's ass against the glass. And then I know what I have to do. On her feet, ladies and gentlemen, 1-0. Yes. So this could also be a very good drill to learn your partner to communicate to you. Another drill is that Sasha only plays to my forehand and I play to her forehand backhand, forehand backhand, forehand backhand. So I'm aiming and we're playing at the same time. So it's a situation where I need to see the ball coming and I play right, left, right, left, right. So for Sas is also aiming, but more to a specific place, and for me it's changing all the time. So I believe if you really want to improve your aiming, these are the drills that you should do. I don't believe that you should focus on hitting the ball more in front or hitting the ball later. I think it will automatically happen if you think of a place to play. So doing drills with cones, forehand, backhand, sidewall to the fence, aiming. This will improve. So play the first ball to the fence, see what happens and adjust on that result. So if you play to the fence, but you're hitting the back wall, try to find a way to make it to the fence. You will find a way, I'm absolutely certain. If I want to teach my daughter to walk, I'm not going to say, okay, try to feel the force of the ground. Try to do with your hands. She will find a way. I'm just maybe holding her hands a little bit or making it easier to hold something. And this is the way we also learn on the paddle court. Playing against tennis players. So we always complain about, yeah, but they play tennis and we're better in paddle, but we still lose. Yeah, so if you're losing, you have tons of excuses. You learn from your mistakes. So sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you're playing against tennis players. And if you play free practice, you always want to play against players that play paddle. And of course, it's more enjoyable if you do it that way. But if you're playing tournaments, you need to be able to play to different kinds of opponents. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend to play against players you don't want to play with, because you learn to adapt. So now I'm going to play super fast from the back to Sasha, and we're just going to play points. And my assignment is playing fast, like a tennis player. So this is not how I play in paddle, and Sasha needs to find a way to win the point. You might feel like you don't have enough talent or that quickness in your game, but the truth is that maybe you're coming from a different sport, like football, where you have a lot of time to respond because the pitch is much bigger, and you haven't been in the situation where everything happens so fast. So doesn't mean you can improve it, or that your talent is not there, but you need to play faster rhythm games. I'm playing against tennis players on purpose sometimes, for practice, to get better in that. After a while, Sasha's getting better and better and better to handling the speed. So if this is what she needs to learn, if Sasha's going to play a tournament which she has to play against good tennis players, we're going to prepare like this. One of the most complicated situations for many paddle players is the glass return. So what we could do is I'm going to start at the net. I'm feeding the ball from a volley to the sidewall, and we play the point. Because this is close to a surface of the glass. And we can make it more complicated. And if you're playing it from the net, you're not making so many mistakes, because what will happen if you this from the serve situation, you serve at the fence. Oh, serve, oh, not to the glass. So in this way, you practice the situation a lot. If your partner needs to work on his serve to the sidewall, everybody's happy. So in this way, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need a coach. You only need the exercises, and good luck. Okay, so I'm gonna play from this position, return of the sidewall. Out, 1-0 for Sven Boele, head coach of Otro Nivel. 2-0. This is what I hate about LinkedIn, is that people, they say, I'm the director of this and this brand, and they're only a one-man company. Or if I'm serving, are you in the same position? Okay, let's say I'm from here. Are you that position? Yep. Okay, now do it again. Okay, so if everybody's watching, comment down below if you saw this as well. I was serving to the sidewall, Sasha stepped in. I was volleying from the sidewall. So in this way, it's very easy to spot the differences and to feed the ball. So put yourself or your student in a situation, you can find out a lot from that. Okay, now we switch. Pokemon, gotta get your mo, it's true. Now it's but destiny. Pokemon, gotta get your mouth, it's true. Yeah. Huts! And we play the point. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this video. If you want to see more drills and exercises, let me know below. And we're going to post more videos with German Shaver because we spent the entire week with him recording a lot of videos. So stay tuned on the YouTube channel. Let's get to the 100,000 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. And if it goes in this speed, it's gonna take 3 years. So let's do it in 1. So don't forget to like, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hasta luego, ciao, adiós.